Our next comic book is Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue number 26. And of course, make sure to stay to the end of the review, in which I will be giving away a free digital copy of this comic. So definitely stay tuned. So the comic opens up with Lana Bogomner, and she is in the Rikers Island prison. This is 15 years ago. She's talking to a mysterious figure, and they're offering her to take her out of the prison at a certain price. And we'll find out what that price is. We cut back to Queens today. And from, I believe it's issue number 24 of Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. After the battle with Cloak and Dagger and Bombshell. Bombshell is freaking out on the phone to her boyfriend. And of course, our heroes show up. Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. They intervene. Bombshell freaks out. She tries to escape. And of course, our heroes are in dead pursuit of her. But honestly, they just want to help her understand what's happening in her situation. And most of this comic is actually a kind of an origin story about Lana Ball-Gardner and what happened at Roxxon Secret Labs, how she got her powers. And we see that there's different kind of experiments that happen and how they're trying to kind of replicate the super soldier serum for what they did with Captain America. And we also cut back to today with Cloak and Dagger, kind of, almost in a way, trying to justify their actions and what their next move is going to be. And honestly, how much, they love each other. And it's kind of this nice scene. They're holding each other in each other's arms. And back at the Roxxon Secret Laboratories in today's present time, everyone's kind of freaking out because all of their experiments that they had are out on the loose. They finally figure out what happened with Cloak and Dagger, that they're out and about, and how certain individuals have the list of other experiments that they have, and that Cloak and Dagger are going after those specific individuals. So how are they going to get their experiments, their guinea pigs back? They're going to send a hunter, and that hunter is none other than Taskmaster. So Taskmaster is sent after, essentially, Bombshell, and I'm assuming in the later comics he's going to go after Cloak and Dagger. So we cut back to 15 years later. Lana wakes up in like a chair, and she discovers she has the explosive powers. And everyone on the team is cheering, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, science, we did it!" And they notice that she's pregnant, and that kind of explains how Bombshell is her daughter and how she got the powers. And it's assuming it's all genetics. Now we're gonna get to spoiler part in the review. Make sure you click the annotation right now on the spoiler alert to skip to my score and final thoughts on this issue. But everything from this point on is spoilers. Okay, so at the very end, we have Spider-Woman, Spider-Man. They're talking to Lori, and she's trying to tell them what's happening. And then all of a sudden, Taskmaster throws a device. I believe it looks from the actual art, it looks like a hockey puck that he throws down, and of course is electrocuted. It takes out everyone in the vicinity, and the comic ends with a kind of point of view shot of Taskmaster standing over Miles Morales with a machine gun in his face, telling him that this has turned out to be one profitable day. All right, so we're out of spoiler territory, so let's talk about what I liked about this comic. First off, art. David's art on this, awesome. Really good replacement for Sarah Pichelli. I've been grown accustomed to his art. I think it's really good. It's definitely a solid... I like how he draws characters, like the details in their face and eyes. A lot of nice attention to detail. I really, really like the introduction of Taskmaster into to this Ultimate comic universe. It's really cool. He definitely looks like a mercenary. He definitely looks badass. The mask... It's very interesting. For me, it seems like there's not enough definition, but the rest of his costume looks pretty cool. One thing I do say I think I didn't like, or I think might be a problem, going further down the issues, is we still have the Spider-Man No More banner on the left side, which really it doesn't make any sense in this context because he did put back on the suit, and the fact that it isn't really like this issue didn't really focus on the struggles, the interpersonal anguish that the character Miles Morales is going through. It almost seems kind of useless to have the Spider-Man No More banner on there. Miles got over it pretty fast, but hopefully in some of the later issues, we'll get back to that. Maybe we'll get some closure. Maybe we'll have an absolute feeling that Miles has finally put that behind him, and he's ready to move forward. Absolutely. So I'm going to give Ultimate Comics issue number 26 a 4.5 out of 5. I thought the art was great. The story and how everything progressed was really good. We got some interesting back kind of, origin stories with Bombshell and how she got her powers and introduction to new characters. And art was great. So now at the end of the review, I'll be giving away a free digital copy to one lucky viewer. All you have to do is leave a comment in the comment section below. Just let me know, what is your favorite thing about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man? And by doing that, you'll be automatically entered to win the free digital copy of Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue number 26.